everyone. Sorry it's been so long on the updates. Was interviewing for jobs, got a job. Now I'm prepping to move 3 states away. But meanwhile, I'll give you an update on the fishies. So the baby Corys are doing great. Also the baby rainbow fry are getting bigger. As you can actually see them now. They're not just little specks. The Corys are just continuing to grow. They're super active, super fun to watch. Everyone just got water changes, so they're just out and about and looking for all the stuff that's stirred up. So everything in this tank's doing well. Cichlid fry are growing. You know, of course, Lake Tanganyikan fish grow really slow. So there's them. They're about the size of the small multis now. So about an inch, about 1/4 of an inch high, a little bit more with fins. So putting on some nice size. They're eating and active and happy. Mom's doing well. Both of the girls are nice and healthy and chubby. The cyprichromis have gotten just super chubby. I feed this tank a lot because they're so fun and they're always begging for food. And all the multis are doing awesome. No sign of baby multi fry. I just think we've got to wait so some grow up. And of course, it'd be bad timing if they decide to have fry right now because of the move pending. But everyone's doing really well, cohabitating, no signs of unusual aggression or anything, so I don't have to worry. You know, sometimes the Julies can get really mean. But they're doing really well. Everyone's happy. They probably need a bigger tank. Might happen on the move or post-move. The other Shellies are doing awesome. They're getting water changed right now, and I'm about to need to turn this water off because it's filling back up. They've all staked out their new shells and doing shelly things. So everyone's happy and healthy. Tanks are doing well. Plants are doing great. Moving from Washington, Nevada, this is going to be very daunting because I don't want to get rid of my fish. These fish are hard to find, they're hard to get. So I will keep you guys posted on that. I gotta go turn this water off, and I'll be right back. So I've started to do the water change on the 75. It's draining now. Power head and everything's off. Gotta get the zucchini fork out. Well, they do have, I have another piece for them later. So, ooh, you can spot him. It's my Pistogramma azizii. I like never see him. I put in a pair, and I put in a female cockatoides for my male, and I swear, like, you see one once a week. So look, someone's there. Obviously, if they found caves and hidey spots, and we don't see much of them. So everything in the tanks are doing super awesome, which means moving is going to kind of suck. We've got, you know, all the plants are doing great. Little bit of algae, just kind of slacked off on my Excel dosing and got some green spot algae and some brown diatoms, but nothing too bad. Everything else is kept. I'm not having any problems with any nasty algae or anything. So, like I said, I'm going to attempt. We will keep you guys posted on moving and trying to move without losing too much of the stuff. I think I'm going to get some like ice chests and modify them so that they can run the sponge filters, because every tank has at least a sponge filter on it, to keep, kind of cycle those containers and put the fish in them. Or I might use 5-gallon buckets and do the same thing. So I'm going to get a bunch of battery operated air pumps. And then all the plants and everything are going to go in totes with some water and probably the other biological filtration, you know, the stuff that's in the sump. So that I don't have to start all over. I mean, there's probably thousands of dollars worth of Anubias alone in this tank. I mean, look at all of this Anubias Nana Petite, right? I mean, that's 3.5 years of growth, plus multiple times of buying more to add in, and just how, you know, big my crypts are and stuff like that. Not to mention my Crim is having a baby, plant baby. So I have thought about I'm house hunting this weekend down in Nevada, so I'm thought about maybe seeing if I can get a hold of like a used 90 or something and get that set up once I close on something, to get it sort of running and you know, so that there's a tank set up there, so that all I have to do is, once I get there, is put the fish in and the filters in, and you know, obviously there'll be lands, you know, aquascaping and everything. Just not that the first thing you have to do upon arriving in town is setting up aquariums for a bunch of fish. So I mean, there's a lot of logistics. I got 3 weeks to move. I gotta go find a place this weekend, and you know, the house is in the midst of being boxed up. There's packing material everywhere. A lot to do. So, you know, anyone in the fish fam in Nevada, Henderson area, you hit me up if you want to come help set up tanks, or you have some tanks in your garage you wouldn't mind selling. All right, well, the 5-gallon at this point, playing with that. I haven't really cleaned it. I just did a water change on it. This guy is probably going to get combined into the 10-gallon. The fish are going to go in with the fish for the 75, and all the little plants will probably go in with the fry. So, and I think the shrimp, I think there's like 1 Amano shrimp, maybe 2 Amano shrimp left, and those can go in with the Cory fry and the rainbow fry. So, and the coulis loaches, maybe. I don't know. Coulis loaches and shrimp. They're okay with snails, so they're probably okay with shrimp. Anyway, so I mean, this tank's doing really awesome, and it's looking good, and we're getting nice little growth. Like all this piece of boost. I know it's hard to see through the algae, but that piece of boost is converted completely, and it's just growing really nice and attached to that wood. So I don't want to lose that, but at the same time, I'm going to keep this tank. I'm probably going to box it up. You know, 5 gallons, they fit in a box really easy, and they transport well. But, you know, I don't know if I'll set it up right away. You know, it's kind of a counter tank top tank, and I think initially it'll be easier to have fewer bigger than lots of small aquariums. And, you know, I'm already looking at 4 aquariums, so why not cut down from 5? Anyway, lots to do, and I will try to keep you guys updated. It's just been super crazy busy. Finding out that I had to find a job, and then finding a job, and now it's a ways away, so it's going to be a strategical move cross country. So I will try to keep you guys regularly posted, probably not as often as I was, you know, not multiple times a week, but I'll try to do at least once a week updates. And it might just be like, everything's doing well, or this is what I'm thinking. Also, post in the comments section below if you would like to see what I've been feeding my fish. you know, I kind of have a crazy food plan for them, but you know, they get lots of live and dry and frozen. And I don't know if that's something interesting to you guys. I just assume everyone knows what to feed their fish, but if that's something you'd like to see, you know, the rainbows can be kind of tricky, and plecos need certain diets, and of course I'm breeding the Corys, which they're totally going to spawn again today. Look, they're already starting their little pre-spawning activity just from me starting to do a water change. So, you know, keeping those guys in condition and everything. Anyway, let me know, and I will see y'all on a live stream soon. Bye.